Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 110 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with FLOKI, followed by PENDLE, ENS, TWT, IOTA, BSV, BTT, PETH, SUN, and then we're ending with basic attention token at number 110. Let's get straight into FLOKI. So for FLOKI, we've been tracking its path down. We were aware of the mountains being formed, dropped again, mountains being formed, drop again, and now we are dropping lower and lower. Is there any signs of no signs of anything? If we were to pull the FIB from the very bottom here to the very top over here, the 0.618 golden pocket is under 2005. We're at 4003, which means that we still have a long ways down to go for FLOKI. I don't think this is it. I think I'm probably going to clear all of these cell clusters, which will coincide with the 0.618 golden retracement ratio. We're quite oversold at the moment, so if in any case, we still have to wait for the consolidation first before putting on any trade. If we were to put on any trade, right, whether it's going to be a short or a long. So the trend is bearish. We're under the skinny pink line, and so the trend is your friend. PENDLE against USD. So PENDLE had a very nice squeeze. So PENDLE, when he was doing this, right, A, B, C, D, E, we were expecting this to be a wave E and a breakout. Yeah, but it didn't break out. It broke back down instead. What a disappointment. So this is where PENDLE is at the moment. Could PENDLE form mountains here and collapse even lower? Yeah, sure, of course. But if we were to look at PENDLE, right, objectively, this is really a bullish engulfing candlestick, which means that more likely than not, PENDLE is going to see a rally towards the upside, probably above $3. That's my expectation. So if you look at PENDLE, I suspect we're going to get some sort of a potential squeeze here. We could also be doing an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of a chart pattern, kind of a move, right? So yeah, I would expect these highs to potentially be taken out. Right, going up to beyond 350 to 360 maybe. So my take is, I think this is a long. But if you do not know what you're doing, it's very dangerous because PENDLE could still be going lower. I think it's going to see a rally. I think more likely than not, we're going to be taking out these two highs, going above $3. More likely than not. So yeah, I would love to take a long, but even if I were to take a long for PENDLE, it'll be short-lived. Right, because we don't know whether if we're going to be going above the skinny pink line. Right, the moment we go above the skinny pink line, then yes, the trend is changing bullish. But until then, nope, we're going to stay safe when it comes to longing. Ethereum name service, ENS against USD. Okay, so we have a target here fresh out of the oven at $9.50. So I suspect that ENS is doing something like this. Very nice A, B, C, D, E, right? Once it's matured, yeah, potentially a breakout, but it'll be like 2028. It's not going to be 2025. So it's going to be like a few years down the road. It could be 2027, 2026. Unlikely, I would say. 2027. 2027 is a much more realistic, right? At least above 2028. If things were to switch bullish, right? Right now, you can see that we are in a rising channel, right? Preceding trend bearish, subsequent trend bearish as well. And we're almost at the target at $9.50. We're 1067. There was a noisy area over here. So my suspicion is we're probably going to blow past $9 though. But the target that we have is $9.50 for ENS. Trust Wallet, TWT. Okay, Trust Wallet is above the skinny pink line. One of the few coins. Okay, it's back down. It's back down. It's back down. So we've already touched the skinny pink line. So my suspicion is that we're going to come back down to this noisy area, right? The squeeze before it broke out. Inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Bam! Bullish reversal. Chart pattern. Breakout. Going above the skinny pink line. But we failed to stay above it. So I suspect we're turning to something bigger instead. Left shoulder, head, potentially a right shoulder. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Monero. Before Monero broke out, right? We were doing this, zip, and then it broke out. So I suspect the same thing could happen over here. Zoop, zoop, and then it breaks out. Very likely there could be what's happening for Trust Wallet. Right, but we have been in a range though, around $1 for a very long time, since the beginning, I would say. We've been in this range. So, yeah, again, I don't think there's I don't feel like it at the moment. So maybe once we go above the skinny pink line, we see proper consolidation, then yes, we will lean towards a potential breakout. IOTA against USD, it's very important for IOTA not to take out this low at 5 cents. Let me just check on Bitfinex. Where is it? 7 cents. Oh, Bitfinex is 7 cents. This is, oh, it is 7.6. Okay, we'll have to see how it goes. On Bitfinex, it's not. The low here is around 7.4, 7.5. On Bitfinex, the squeeze is still on. So for me, once we take out this low on Bitfinex, that's it. All the targets that we have for IOTA will be gone. This will no longer be a squeeze, should that happen. So hopefully we stay above 750. IOTA against USD on Binance feels like it could go lower. We're very oversold though, so we have to wait and see how it goes. Right, we may just clear these lows before reversing back up. So we'll see. We'll see. BSV against USD. Oh my god, BSV. What's happening with BSV? BSV is just on a downward spiral. No signs of a proper bullish reversal. Right, you can connect a line across. Right, left shoulder, very small one. Hit, right shoulder, breakout. Retest, continue lower. Yeah, it's not looking good, but we can also argue this is a falling channel. It could be a reversal soon. But yeah, it doesn't look good at the moment. BTT against USD. Here we are for BitTorrent token. Crypto, okay. BT against USD. Here we are for BTT. Okay, potentially a squeeze. Right, we are already close to the noisy area over here. Just a little bit more, maybe 37 cents. We're 39. Just a little bit more. We have to start reversing. If we don't start reversing and if we clear these lows, that's it. That's it. That's the end of the big accumulation. There's a very big accumulation here. That's the end. So how will we know if things are gonna start turning bullish? Yeah, usually you'll see a curve come back in before we go back up. And even if we were to curve and go back up, usually there's a consolidation before another nice move, right? But usually there's a sideways move first before we go back up. So we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. PETH against USD. PETH is also on a downwards trend, falling channel. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 waves down. Again, I suspect that we're going to clear these wicks here at about 4.7 cents. Feels like that though. So yeah, nothing much at the moment. Sun, okay, so Justin Sun's Sun coin, you're naming a coin after yourself. Anyway, for Sun, it feels to me like this could be a squeeze or a breakout. Not exactly textbook perfect, possible, but we need to see the bullish reversal coming. Right, if you were to switch up to let's say 1 week, right, you'll see things clearer. Right, bullish engulfing, and of course, eventually we rose higher. Again, bullish engulfing. What happened? We rose higher. Bullish engulfing, we rose higher on the weekly. So maybe we should be keeping an eye out on the bullish engulfing candlestick first, right? Because this whole thing could be a very nice inverse head and shoulders, right? It's a lower low, so it's a left shoulder and a head. So hopefully we get a right shoulder over here, and then Sun could see a nice big break above 5 cents. Right? There's also the possibility that Sun goes all the way down. We consolidate before breakout 2029 maybe. Okay, I can't say for sure, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. That's Justin Sun's coin for you. Basic attention token has been creeping up. So basic attention token is shifting bullish. So my take is we're going higher. So right now we are in a retracement. So my expectation is for basic attention token possibly to clear these lows, these highs, but not this one. So we'll stop short at around 40 cents. I think there's a move here. Pump to 40 cents. It's not ideal though, to be honest. I would prefer it if we had lower highs, another lower high, maybe a very nice right shoulder here above the skinny pink line, left shoulder, hit a right shoulder, and then we break out. Oh, this would be fantastic to see basic attention token go bananas. I've been using Brave browser for a very long time, so I kind of like it, but yeah, the price is just not doing much. Right, even if you were to go any higher, this head and shoulders, if you look at it carefully, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? There's still some challenges here and there, right? There'll be around one at about 70, sub 70 cents. right? And there'll be another here. If we were to clear these highs, there'll be another about 120. Again, we could also clear these highs as well, right? But this will be the first resistance around 70 cents, right? So yeah, that's bad for you. Hope you guys have a great day ahead of you. See you in the next one. Ta-da!